For more now, we are joined by Democratic Congressman Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey. Congressman, thank you for being with us. Newark is your local airport. What is your reaction to Sam's report? Do you feel safe flying in and out of there?
I mean, I've got multiple concerns all going on at once, as you're hearing, right? You've got a huge shortage of air traffic controllers who are overworked as it is, and I've been up in that tower. They're using massively outdated technology. We're about in the region 40 air traffic controllers short of where we should be. So you don't have enough people to staff the towers, which is obviously causing 3-hour delays or more on its own, right? Then you add the technology, which is literally from the 60s. You got copper wire, which is why that, as you reported a few minutes ago, you had a 90-second outage where there was no coverage in the tower, right? No audio, no radar, because there was a burn on one of the copper wires, right? Which is crazy when you think about where we are and how advanced we are in technology as a country, that this is what we're relying on. So you've got technology issues will take some time, but the immediate demand I have is to the FAA on staffing. We've got to get to the Department of Transportation. You got to get more people into the tower immediately. You got to shift around resources, and we've got to get more people there so it's safe for everybody, and we can handle the capacity at one of the busiest airports in the country, an artery of the economy of our country here in New Jersey.
I mean, you just outlined all of the problems that are now kind of coming together in this very disturbing and consequential moment when it comes to air safety. We just heard from the Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, a little clip in Sam's piece. But here he is last night, this was on Fox News, talking more about what happened on Monday and what's at play here, the problem.
So the primary communication line went down. The backup line didn't fire, and so for 30 seconds we lost contact with air traffic.
That's a big problem.
It is. Now, were planes going to crash? No, they have communication devices. They can see other air traffic like GPS in the airplanes, but it's a sign that we have a frail system in place, and it has to be fixed.
The Secretary calling the system frail, kind of brushing off that there was actual risk of any airplanes crashing, colliding. But how did it get to this point? And what do you think is needed to fix it?
Well, clearly it's unacceptable calling our system in the greatest country in the world frail, right? And it gets to the point when you don't have enough FAA workers. I mean, obviously, you know, the Trump administration actually laid off a bunch of FAA workers as soon as they got in, which didn't help, and I called on them to immediately reverse course. But this is not a problem that came up overnight. We've known for years that these towers have outdated technology. If you go up there, you literally see them handing little pieces of paper off to each other. That's how the system still works.
It doesn't sound like a quick fix.
Well, that part is going to take time. The getting more air traffic controllers also takes time to train, but we should move our resources around, especially focused on Newark. When the CEO of United Airlines is telling people don't fly to Newark because we don't have the capacity, and literally this is one of the busiest airspaces in the world, and our whole economy, 20% of our nation's economy is running through this region. The answer is not, well, it just is what it is. You're going to have to move resources around. We're going to have to speed along the upgrades that the Secretary is talking about. We can't continue to punt, as has often been the case with some of these investments. We got to have to do both. But for now, let me just tell you, like, we can't just sit back and say it is what it is, right, and just accept it. We got to throw every resource at this problem, and nothing else should be acceptable, in my opinion.
I understand
here
why
at one of our airports.
I understand too why you want to focus on Newark Airport, but we know that there are problems really around the country. With the New York Times reporting earlier this year, 90% of the country's air traffic control facilities are understaffed. So there aren't necessarily resources to just move around. Secretary Duffy has promised to supercharge hiring. He has a plan that will include increasing salaries for people admitted into the Controller Academy, bonuses for fresh graduates and those who go to harder to fill locations. He's offering incentives to controllers nearing retirement to try to keep them on longer. What do you make of that plan?
Well, I think many of us have been calling that for years because we know we've had a shortage for years, right? You got to train more, but also when you're short-staffed, you know what happens? They're burning people out faster. People are working multiple back-to-back shifts, which is not, it's a very intense job, and I've met with many of them, and you know they work incredibly hard. It's a very seriously focused job. We got to make sure not only we take care of them and pay them right, but also that we recruit more and we do a better job going out there and recruiting. We've got to do both, and we've got to speed that along. along and not treat these folks like, right, they're just, that we don't treat them the best as we should. And that's what's happening right now. We're not treating them the best they should be treated. And so my opinion is go aggressively hire, reward those that we have, take care of them, and also make sure we look at the map system of where our people are allocated around, where these resources are allocated around the country. There are places, I believe, where we can move more for New York, for Newark, for the airports in the region where we have a short staffing. We've got to get Newark up and running. It can't be that one of the busiest arteries is sidelined right now and people are waiting hours. That's unacceptable. And of course, let's bring in everybody. We're a great country on the technology front. Let's see how fast we can do some of these fixes. We can't just say, well, it is what it is. It's copper wire. Oh, it just happens. We can't fix this. That's not acceptable. We got to fix this. We got to do it now. The Secretary obviously taking steps, but we got to go fast here.
You're describing an emergency, all hands on deck kind of situation.
This is an emergency. Got to go fast.
Congressman Josh Gottheimer, thank you very much for the time.
Thanks for having me.